first of all, the non-farm payrolls, of course, is coming within two different informations. We have the job creation and we have the unemployment rate. So if you're new trading this, you may want to try first with a demo account, and if you want to trade it live, basically on your trading account, then just pick just some of the trading that we are about to present. Don't try to do everything, okay? I've been trading this information for the last 10 years, and so I know that it could be very aggressive. And another thing to be clear here is that we're going to trade it with price action, with prices. We don't use indicators, we use prices of the market. That being said, the take profits and stop losses, I'm going to put a line in my account, and you can manage your stop loss from the line that I'm going to put on the transactions. All right, this is price action. Like I said, if you're going to do it on your investment account, be careful, just pick one or two assets or crosses that we're going to do. And if you do have experience, then you can go ahead and do all of them. So first, we are going to, like I said, place all the prices and all the possibilities. Again, this is price actions. We don't use indicators. And of course, this is at your own risk in terms of how it's going to impact in your trading account. All right, because of course, everyone has different amounts of investments. All right, so this is my account. And I'm just going to choose those crosses that I know we have lower spreads. We have lower spreads, and also they have the most activity, because like we're gonna do a scalping. Okay, this is a scalping situation, so we have to, pay the less possible spreads and to take the most advantage. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab this. And if you hear some Spanish information, it's because I'm also streaming this live and I have Spanish audience. So don't be scared if you hear something that you don't quite understand. And if you are Spanish speaking, that's great too. Bien, entonces vamos a empezar. We're going to start with the euro dollar. I'm going to go to 1 hour first, and then I'm going to drop to 15 minutes. Again, this is price actions. You're not going to see any indicator here. You're not going to see any indicator here. This is only pivot points and prices. We're going to start with euro dollar. So the market opened for sellers, as you can see, with euro dollar. Now we are at 111.50, and the only buy levels over the euro dollar, it's in here. So we're going to consider to buy euro dollar from here, 111.60. That being said, since the market opened for sellers with euro dollar, we cannot buy on spot. That means we can't buy now because the market did not confirm the prices. So what we're going to do, we're going to go around the market levels. So we're going to buy above and we're going to sell below. Talking about the euro, I'm going to go to the other assets and crosses later. So the suggestion here, I don't know if you're familiar with the pending orders, with the pending transactions. If you're not, let me show it to you, because this is what I'm talking about. We're not going to do market executions. We're going to do pending orders. And the ones that we're going to use are these ones, the buy stop and the sell stop. Because basically what we want to do, we want to buy when the market goes up and we want to sell when the market drops. Okay? This is price action. If the price goes up, we buy. If the price drops, we sell. So when I say buy stop, you go here. When I say sell stop, you go here. Again, this is at your own risk. If you're not familiar with pending orders, you may want to first practice, and then for the next NFP, you're able to do it right. Just to make sure that you understand what I'm talking about here. So for euro dollar, like I said, we must take all the buy levels, all the buy prices above the 111.50, because that's the most important buy price in the area. It's a very complex information to trade because it's two simultaneous information that's coming. It's the rate of unemployment and also job creation. So we're gonna see a lot of volatility, okay? So as you can see, the euro, like I said, we're gonna take buy levels, basically buy stops here between 111.60 and 111.69. So what we want is to have transactions around these levels that when the market goes up, we just take advantage of the buyers. One very important rule to trade high impact information is that no transaction can be active before information is published. Okay? No transaction can be active before the information gets published. And the reason is because we must face a lot of volatility also. And we don't like volatility, but we have to manage it correctly. And the only way to do that is to place transactions in prices that are far from the market levels that we are at this point. Okay, so the buy stops for the euro between 111.60, 111.69, and make sure that they're not going to be activated before the publication of the NFP. Now let's go to the sell scenario, because we have to consider both a buy scenario and a sell scenario. If the price goes up, we're ready to buy. If the price drops, we're going to be ready to sell. And we're going to be ready to sell the euro dollar if the market drops down to 111.40, down to target. When I say target, means take profits. And the reason why we don't need stop losses is because if the price goes up, we're going to buy and we're going to be on profit. If the price drops, we're going to sell and we're going to be on profit. So the stop loss is not something that we must consider. If we enter now, then yes, we must consider a stop loss. But like I said, this is price action. This is not any combination of indicators that we are guessing where the market is going to go, and we don't know how the impact finally is going to be. That being said, we cannot have any stop loss because we don't need it. Okay, so 111.60, all the buyers. 111.40, all sellers. And another important thing here is the take profits. Typically with this information, the market, if has a lot of volume, we don't need take profit, because typically we're going to be left out of a lot of profit if we use take profit. So we rather let the profits run. Attention to euro, because it cannot be active before the impact. Okay, guys, so if you heard some Spanish now, this is because of the Spanish audience I have, but it's going to be quick. Yeah, we're going to go to the other ones. Just give me 1 second here. Okay. So, it's just not really, okay. How you guys doing? I'm here. I'm gonna place it there. All right, so let's go to the other ones. The preference for the euro dollar is for buyers above 111.50, but like I said, we're not gonna buy. We're gonna use buy stops. Let's go to pound now. Vamos con libra. Let's go to pound dollar. Okay, so with pound dollar, we are at 130 at this point. 130 is a buy price, but we're not going to buy because the market opened for sellers. Así que libra abrió para venta. Vamos a dejar buy stop. I'm looking at the best buy price in the area. So we can go ahead and place our buy stop. If the price goes up, we buy. That's it. Basically, if the impact is for buyers, we're going to go ahead and buy pound dollar. Entonces, we must consider both scenarios, the sell scenario and the buy scenario. We're not just going to get one way. Looking at the prices. Bien, vamos a ir con libra dólar. Atención, libra dólar. Put your chart on pound dollar now. And we are going to take, I'm looking at the targets and also the entry levels. Libra dólar. Vamos con libra dólar. Bien. Entonces, take a look. We must see the big picture also, because the pound is very sensitive with this information. Bien, so, libra dólar. Vamos con buy stop a 1.3012, buy stop for pound dollar, 130.12, with two possible targets. Remember, the take profit is optional because we rather let the profit run if the price keeps moving up and up. But these are the two possible targets. 1.3012, el buy stop para libra dólar. All right, 130.12, the buy stop for pound dollar. And the sell stop goes here, 129.87, with this possible first target. Aquí, 1.2987, la venta pendiente, it's not looking right. 1.2987, la venta pendiente para libra dólar. 1.2987 y 1.3012 la compra pendiente. So 130.12 we go for buyers, 129.87 we go for sellers. And that is buy stop in here, and that is sell stop in here. Okay. Básicamente arriba de 1.30 compramos y debajo de 29.87 o debajo de 29.90 vendemos. Es lo mismo que hacemos siempre con término de precio, evitando el escenario de venta para euro y para libra. Okay. Let's go to another one. Vamos a ir a otro. Vamos a ir con dólar yen. Let's go to dólar yen. Dólar yen está justo en el 111.51. Dólar yen is at the 111.51. Entonces, como no hay seguridad de las compras, vamos a dejar una compra pendiente muy lejos. Bueno, y tampoco hay seguridad de las ventas. Okay, so we're gonna take the sell scenario for dollar yen. We're gonna consider it here. Dollar yen is very sensitive, so we're gonna take prices that are very far from the levels that we are at this moment. Vamos con dólar yen. We don't have that much time, but bien, atención con dólar yen es buy stop for dólar yen, 111.60, And the sell stop, 111.40. It's far from the prices right now, I know, but it's because dollar yen is very sensitive, so we can't get any closer. Euro dólar, 1.1160 el buy stop, 1.1140 el sell stop. It's just, the focus is kind of, I don't know if that's, no, it's not working. No funciona, el foco de la pantalla no se ve bien. Estamos con euro y estamos con libra, ¿no es cierto? Are you guys okay with the pound and the euro? Estamos bien con euro, estamos bien con libra. Dólar yen es muy sensible, así que dólar yen si lo quieren evitar, lo evitan. Okay, we have just time for one more. We're going to consider gold. Tenemos tiempo para uno solo más y vamos a tomar oro. We have 1 minute before impact. La preferencia de oro es a la venta. The preference for gold is for sellers, but we are above the lows. So the market most likely is going to hit buyers. Vamos a considerar en oro. We're going to take gold as a buy stop. We're going to take gold as buy stops. We don't have time. We don't have time. Gold, forget about it. We can trade it later. Vamos a operar después. Vamos a operar después. Vamos a repasar. Okay, let's go to pound. Bien. Let's go to euro first. Nothing hit yet. Nothing's been hit yet. Didn't reach the sell price. Didn't reach the buy price. Pound didn't reach the sell price. Didn't reach the buy price. So we have to give it a minute to the impact. Dollar yen, yes. Price and target all together. So we gotta, yes, dollar yen is done. Dollar yen it's done. If you want to keep the buy transaction over dollar yen, make sure that it's above 111.60 all the time. Si quiero conservar la compra en dólar yen, lo puedo hacer. Me tengo que asegurar que esté arriba del 111.50. Bien, vamos con venta en euro y se está acercando. Attention to euro. It hits the sell price and also hit one target here. This is scalping, okay? So it's going to be quick. It has to be fast. Once it reaches the price and we get one of the targets, we take the profit. The euro, it reached a target, 111.34, but we can keep the sell transaction as long as the market is below 111.44. En la medida que euro esté debajo de 1.1144, la preferencia puede conservarse para la venta. We have to give it some time to the information. The impact over euro was for sellers. The impact over pound was for sellers. Impact over dollar yen was for buyers. Impact over dollar CAD was for buyers. Impact over gold was for sellers, but we're not going to sell. With gold, we're not going to sell. We must wait for buyers now. Bien, entonces, euro está queriendo sobrepasar el 1.1144. Yes, euro is trying to push the price above the lows in the area. My suggestion over euro dollar is now to wait for the buyers. Yes, so we must get out of the sell transaction and wait for buyers now. Cerramos la venta en euro y esperamos los compradores. Sí, ya cerramos. We already closed the dollar yen. Ya cerramos la del dólar yen. Okay, what else we got? Bien, ahora, una vez que pasa el primer impulso, ahora entramos al segundo, que sería después de los 3, 4, 5 minutos, dependiendo cómo va a reaccionar ahora. Most likely now, we're going to go against the first impact of the NFP. We didn't have that much impact of the first minute. So now we're gonna take the second impact. Okay? We're gonna take the second impact now. It could be this, we could be doing the same transactions, basically selling the euro, buying again dollar yen, and probably buying again dollar CAD, and probably selling gold. But in order to take these second transactions, we must give the market a little bit of time. Okay, ahora hay que darle un poquito de tiempo al mercado porque vamos a entrar a las segundas transacciones. Las primeras no resultaron muy buenas. The first transactions with the first impact of the NFP, they were not that good, honestly. We all know that we have seen NFPs much better than this, but that's fine. They were only the first ones. It's been only 4 minutes since the first impact of the NFP. Han pasado solo 4 minutos. Bien, ahora nos preparamos a las segundas entradas. Okay, so attention now, we're gonna get ready for the second entries now. The first ones are no longer valid. If you wanna keep the buy transaction on dollar yen, you can do it. The market is holding in a buy price. But for euro, dollar, and pound dollar, probably we're gonna wait for buyers, probably. But we don't know that yet. We have to wait. Okay, so vamos a oro. Let's go to gold now. Vamos a oro. Oro, la preferencia sigue siendo a la venta, pero el precio, si sube a precio comprador, vamos a empezar a comprar. Again, if you heard some Spanish, it's because I'm on Spanish audience also. Okay, so attention to gold because it's approaching the highest levels in the area. And that being said, we're going to take a buy price as soon as it hits. I'm going to give you the price. Give me 1 second here so I can set up price and target all together. Okay. This is gold. Esto es oro. Vamos a considerar compra. This is a buy price. You can have a buy stop. 1273.10 up to 1274.02. Esto es oro. Vamos a comprar a 1273.10. Ya está compra oro. If you want to buy gold, you can do it now. It just hit a buy price and the target is here, 1274.02. Se va a demorar un poquito en llegar al target, pero oro ya está compra. Vamos a esperar en euro, vamos a esperar en libra, los dos se están acercando a compra. Attention, for pound dollar is about to hit the buy price that we have. Está por llegar al precio de compra que tenemos. 1.3012. 1.3012. We buy the pound dollar, or you can keep the buy transaction that we had. 30.12, o sea, por arriba de 1.30. En euro, with euro dollar, let's see. Not yet. En euro vamos a comprar a 1.1153 hasta 1.1162. So attention to euro. We start buying 1.1153. This is a scalping, so transactions are quick and also targets are, you're gonna see them a little bit tight. Attention to euro. It already hit the buy price, so we can buy the euro dollar also. Final target, 1.1162. Entonces, ¿qué tenemos de momento? Compra en euro y compra en oro. So we have buy trade of gold and also buy trade over euro dólar. Mantenemos compra en euro dólar, compra en oro. Buy over gold and buy the euro. Buy euro dollar, buy gold. Those are the transactions that we have on spot right now. En spot es eso, euro y oro. Attention to target over gold. And also attention to target over euro dollar. Yes. Esta fase del dato bien sabemos que es lo que más se demora un poquito a veces, así que paciencia. Attention because the pound is hitting a buy price too. Vamos también con libra. Attention to target over the euro. Target for gold, close buy of gold. We close the buy of gold. Yes. Cerramos la compra de oro, mantenemos la compra de euro, mantenemos la compra de libra. So we keep the buy trade for pound, we keep the buy trade for euro. Attention to target over euro. Is about to hit the target. Close euro dollar now. Cerrar euro dólar ahora. Get it out. That's it. Yes. Estamos apenas con los primeros compradores del área en euro, ¿se acuerdan? We are at the first buyers over the euro. Keep, for now, only the buy trade over pound. Solo mantenemos la compra de libra por ahora. Just the buy trade over pound. Solo la compra en libra y está llegando al target 1.3025. Mejor salimos ahora. Let's close the pound dollar, guys. We gotta get out. Yes, let's close it. The market is freezing on those levels. We cannot hold the buy trade. No podemos sostener la compra en libra. Cerramos la libra ahora. And then we buy to the next level. Yes, we close it. This is quick. This is scalping. We can't, have holding transactions if we don't see the market reacting. Vamos por las terceras entradas. Let's go to the third transactions now. Let's go to the third ones. Jesus. Yeah, we don't need you. You're crazy. People have nothing to do. All right. Bueno, ¿cómo les está yendo hasta ahora? Yeah, man, that's fine, but we're not here for... All right, so... Bueno, atención ahora. Atención ahora. Okay, let's pay attention now. Okay, no new transactions. We are waiting now. We go for the third ones. Vamos por las terceras transacciones. Dollar CAD, we didn't have much time for dollar CAD. Se está yendo a venta. Sí, ya me paso ahora me paso al go to webinar. Let me share with you guys yes. Hacemos 2 entradas más y ya cortamos de esta forma, okay? Maybe one more transactions and then we're done. Great, buenísimo. Bueno, ahora que tenemos tiempo. How can I get this guy out of my channel? Jesus. All right. Okay, so 2 more minutes. 2 minutos más, esperamos 15 minutos. Okay, so basically the strategy that we are applying here is price action. As you saw, We didn't use take profit or stop loss because, like I said, we read the price. And if we hit a buy price, we buy. If we hit a sell price, then we sell. That's all we did. And then with the impact of the NFP, we may have volatility. And that is one of the things that we must consider as an issue when we trade on FX. But at the same time, once you gain experience, you can manage that properly. Attention to pound is about to hit a new buy price. La libra está por alcanzar otro precio de compra. So attention to pound. Vamos a hacer una entrada más y ya con esto nos pasamos a la sesión del sistema, del GoToWebinar. Okay, so I'm looking at the pound dollar. Bien, vamos a comprar a 1.3025. So attention to pound dollar. We're going to buy here 1.3025. You can also have a buy stop, or you can hit a buy transaction once we see this price. 1.3025 with a target 1.3035. Let me do that again. 1.3025 up to 1.3035. 1.3025 a 1.3035 libra dólar. Okay, so 1.3025 up to 1.3035 for pound dollar. 15 minutos terminaron. 15 minutes are up. Let's find out the euro if we can continue for buyers or not. We're gonna take the 111.65 up to 111.74. Ahora la parte más compleja, porque ya el primer impulso, digamos que terminó. Ahora hay que evaluar si el mercado va a seguir con el mismo impulso o no. Okay. I'm looking at everything. See if I'm going to gold now. Gold, it's done for buyers. Gold, it's done for buyers. But what we can do, we can take, yeah, we can take that price too. We can take that price too. Give me 1 second here for gold before we jump into a buy transaction. Antes de ir a una compra en oro otra vez. Vamos a tomar el 12.75 in oro. Yes, we're gonna take 12.75. We're gonna take 12.75. Bien, entonces en oro 12.75. Okay, so if gold goes up to 12.75, we can buy. Don't try to buy gold now. No hacer compra en oro. Bueno, creo que como impulso principal. So now we enter into the second part of the NFP, which is the market is either holding or not holding. Ahora estamos entrando a la segunda fase del NFP. O el mercado se sostiene o no se sostiene. ¿Qué significa? Si hicimos compra en euro, compra en libra, la pregunta ahora es si el mercado se va a sostener en esos niveles, se va a sostener en esas compras, o empezamos otra vez a vender, que es lo que la apertura del mercado de hoy, que fue lo primero que hizo. All right, now the question is, since we bought the euro, we bought the pound, if the market is going to hold on those levels or not going to hold those levels, and the market is going to start dropping, so we get to sell or not. That's the question that we're going to have within the next minutes. Eso es lo que vamos a ver ahora. Entonces, esto es dólar yen. Also dollar yen, since we got to buy with the NFP. Now the question is if we can continue buying or if we're going to sell. Bien, atención, porque parece que vamos a ir por venta. Looks like we're going to sell the euro, we're going to sell the pound. Parece que no se sostiene el mercado, así que vamos a ir por ventas. All right, so attention to pound. It's not holding. It's not holding up. We're not going to sell yet. No estamos todavía vendiendo en libra y en euro. Esperar un poquito. Vamos a vender en libra a 1.3012 hasta 1.3004. Esa es la transacción que sigue. Attention to pound. Because we're going to sell here 1.3012 down to 1.3004. Whenever we see that price, that is a sell price. Okay. Una entrada más y ya me paso al otro sistema. One more transactions and then I go to the other. We can't sell the euro. We cannot sell the euro yet. And the reason is because it's above 111.50. 111.50 is for buyers. But we cannot buy because the market is not holding. So we have to wait. Hay que esperar con euro. Okay, so 11.55. Bien, atención con euro. Attention to euro. Sí. Vamos a comprar a 1.1155 hasta 1.1159. Okay. Attention to euro. We buy here 111.55. We target 111.59. And then final target 111.62, which is the highest of the impact on the NFP. Okay. Whew. Okay, well, it was not that aggressive. We have seen worse NFPs. Hemos visto NFP mucho más agresivos que esto. But it was good though. We love the NFP. It's just that it takes lots of guts to enter with the NFP. Okay, let's see if we get to the prices. Not yet. No transactions yet. No podemos vender en euro, no podemos vender en euro, no. Bueno. De todas formas estamos llegando casi al final. Así que dejo las instrucciones por acá, por el canal, y ya me paso al otro sistema nuestro. So, give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to share. Not yet. No new transactions yet. We wait. No, we're not done. Just let me give you the final instructions so we can sort out the rest. Because we're going to have more volume coming in. Okay, so here. Bueno, ahí está el... Estoy por ahí ahora, ¿ok? Voy a estar en ese link. All right, attention. Okay, so final instructions. Instrucciones finales entonces ahora. Euro, dólar, 111.55. We buy up to 111.59 and 111.62. So above 111.50, buyers only. Below 111.50, sellers only. Arriba de 111.50, compradores solamente. Se está acercando euro dólar a compra. Y compramos a 111.55, básicamente ahora. esta compra euro dólar sube a 1.1159, 1.1162. Ya me paso el link ese que les dejé. Sí, compren euro, we buy the euro, y the pound dollar is about to give also a buy price, 1.3025, 1.3025, libra, con target a 1.3033, vamos a bajar el target que determinamos anteriormente, 1.3033, the target, and 1.3025, the entry. Okay, so that's for what's important for euro. It's the market must be above 111.50 to keep the buy transaction. And what's important for the pound, the market is to be above 130.20 to be for buyers. Dollar yen, bajo volumen, no entramos. Low volume for the dollar yen, we are not going to enter. Dollar CAD is about to give us a sell price. De hecho, dollar CAD va a caer ahora a 34.46. Vamos a empezar a vender a 34.43 hasta 34.35. So attention to the dollar Canadian. We are going to sell 34.43 down to 134.35. And below 34.50, sellers only for dollar Canadian. Attention to target over the euro. We are buying the pound at this point again. Ya estamos compra en libra. Atención con el target de euro. En breve entramos venta en dólar CAD. Dólar yen bajo volumen no nos sirve. Oro bajo volumen no nos sirve. If gold, attention, gold. If gold goes up to 1275.55, it's going to go up to 1276.39. So gold, this is the next scalping transactions we can do. El scalping que sigue para oro va a 12.7551 a 12.7639. Ya me paso al link, okay? So this is next for gold. Okay, guys, so this is it. That was the NFP of May. Well, actually, result of April. It was pretty good. We did pretty good transactions. Kind of slow though. We have seen better NFPs. So what's important is to keep the levels that we mentioned in order to keep trading. Attention to the target over the pound, and attention to target over euro dollar, and then dollar CAD you can sell on the next price, and gold you can buy at the price that we mentioned. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for your time here. I hope that you gain some experience on price action. If you're new with price action, it's not going to take you too long to get used to, because it's like over time easy to read when the market has buy levels, when the market has sell levels. Okay. Igual atención con euro y libra. You know, pay attention to euro and pound because we're buying and the market is not really strong for the buyers. Okay, so the conditions are those: 11.50 for the euro and 130.20 for the pound. All right, if we see the market going through those levels, then we can sell, wait for buyers, and keep doing that, because this is a scalping, so we can just do both ways. Okay, but at the end of the day, what matters to us is how the market is going to close. It's going to close for buyers, or if it's going to close for sellers. Okay, guys, I'm done here. You have a great rest of the journey. Bye-bye.